Hello everybody and welcome to Panama City. Panama City, Panama. Check out these views. Not bad. Over there is the old city in the distance. There, I'll zoom in so y'all can see, but those are, maybe I can see 20 ships. Big cargo ships. And there's a man-made island, which is pretty damn cool because Panama City is fairly wealthy. Well, the whole country of Panama is pretty wealthy, but Panama City in particular is very wealthy. It's like the Geneva of Latin America. And what's Geneva known for? That's right, money laundering. What's Panama City known for? That's right, money laundering. And also logistics, because they have, what do they have here? That's right, they have the giant Panama Canal, which is one of the biggest canals in the world, which a lot of these cargo ships brings their goods through. So it's interesting in the news, you've been hearing a lot about the supply chain issues, the supply chain crunch and all that jazz, but it's really interesting, like actually physically seeing it. So those ships are filled with goods and they're all just sitting there waiting to go through the canal, which is over there. So it's pretty cool. Damn. I said, goddamn. I know you hear me say this a lot in videos, me just looking at the beautiful sights and saying, goddamn. But, goddamn, look at this. This is wicked. Look at this park. No water in the fountains, but that's okay. We can live without it. And look how low the sea is. It's so cool. Wicked. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to try to go to the old town over there, Casco Viejo, I think that's what it's called, and then go that mountain, because apparently that mountain has a good hiking trail above it, but also my Airbnb host, who's ironically named John, my name's John, John told me that when you go to that neighborhood, there is a ghetto between the nice neighborhood and the mountain. So you gotta walk around the ghetto, or else it's pretty dangerous. He said it's not as dangerous as Colombia is, or parts of Colombia are, like where I just was, the favela I went through in Cartagena. But it's smart to not go through it. Okay, so I just stumbled upon something very interesting. A bird. Just kidding, it's not a bird, it's an electric scooter. The brand is Bird, but interestingly enough, the local brand is called Shiva. But even more interestingly enough, if I use the Bird app, let's go ahead and give her a go. Oh, wait, that's fine. And I think it's good to go. Yeah, so we're gonna use an electric scooter, or else it's gonna take forever to get around. Excellent. It works. Ho, 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 ho. Let's play dodge the people. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a person. Dodgeball. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just got that on camera. Hey-oh. Okay, there's the scooter, and I just ended the ride and I got charged $1. Oh, keep side. Oh, I gotta take a picture of the scooter. Okay, cool. 40 cents. I went 8 minutes and 2.2 kilometers. Not bad. 5 stars, minus the fact that I almost got ran over by a 4 or 5-year-old girl. Hola. Come get some food. No thanks. I literally just ate, so not going there. Hold on. That guy was like, F off. Ew. Walk through the city. Old Town. Old Town. It's funny because like Old Town, I don't know which guys thinking about movies, a movie that came out like 15 years ago, 15, 20 years ago I guess now, Sin City. In Sin City, there is an old town. And the old town is like old, with the old like architecture like this, and it's run down and it's controlled by like the gangs. Yeah, so when I hear Old Town, it reminds me of that. Wow, all the roads are closed off. 1 lane of traffic. A lot of traffic. Whoa. Whoa. That is old. 350 years old to be exact. Hey, you don't see many tourists in Panama, but look, tourists, gringos. I'm not the only one. Wow. Cool. Little church. Hola. All right. Not all of Old Town is gentrified, clearly. And then here's some parts that are gentrifying. But the architecture here looks very similar to a place that I was just in. Guess what that was? That's right, Cartagena. In Cartagena, their walled city was built by the Spaniards. This was built 350 years ago. Oh, there's tracks. Cool. There's been a train system there at one point in time. And this was built 350 years ago, which is just a bit younger than Cartagena, but it looks like it was built by the Spaniards. Yeah. Just nodding at random people and they nod back. It's like when you have a camera, you have like the exclusive right to say hi to people and nod to people, and they're allowed to nod and wave back to you. Some park. Over there in the distance is the hill I want to get to. However, to get to the hill means I have to go, if you look on the bird map here, it means I have to go through this shaded out area. And the reason, if you look at the bird map, you can see most of the city's blue, which means it's an area that you're allowed to go to with your bird scooter, including Casco Viejo, which is this neighborhood. However, you can't go through Casco Viejo to get to the other side of Casco Viejo is where the mountain is, which is here. Actually, it's here. And in order to get there, you have to go around. So why is that the case? Well, it's because it's a favela. And as you can see, if you look in the distance there, and by the people, it gets super sketchy. So the way that we're gonna get there is we're gonna walk around the favela. Which means we're gonna go this way. Like literally just, there we go. As you can see, we are walking this direction here, which means we are literally just gonna walk around the favela. Okay, so I'm starting to go through the real sketchy parts of Panama in order to get to the destination, the hill. And I just learned there's a guy on the street, he just tried to sell me some drinks. I asked him for a cerveza and he said, "No, amigo, you can't buy cervezas on the streets here." And I'm like, oh, that sucks. But in Panama, you cannot drink in public. They're very strict about that. There it is, our destination. So close yet so far. Well, let me go. So I'm still in the ghetto, but look at this. There's a tree growing through that abandoned building. So in the middle of the building, there's a tree, and I guess the building caved in the inside, and then the tree just grew through the windows, multiple windows of this building. Yeah, getting close. We're going to that flag as the mission. Almost through the ghetto. This is crazy. This is nuts. Okay. Let's dodge some traffic here, everybody. Woo-hoo. Don't hit me, please. Okay, this looks a lot nicer. Oh, sick. Pedestrian walkway. Nice. And sketchy dude. This should be fun. Okay, I'm crossing the highway now. Very sketchy. So, somebody's living here. So if we don't make it, at least we don't make it together. All I gotta do is get to the other side of the highway. And it will be sunny days. I didn't film this, but there was a guy blocking my way. Very sketchy dude. And I asked him if he was okay. He said yes, and so then I went, and everything was good. Woo. Hola. Wow. Okay. And this is where I've just passed the imaginary line. I'm now in the safe neighborhood. Oh, thank God. I'm definitely taking an Uber to get back. That was terrifying, to say the least. I just keep doing crazier and crazier things. What is wrong with me? I'm a crazy gringo. Okay, here we go. Look at that. We are right on the line. So that is a nice area, and that's where we're going. Woo. If I pull up Google Maps, yes. I need to go that way. Perfect. Ah. So that's where the sketchy guy was, right there. That's where I went up. Oh man, maybe I can get the sunset on the other side, because the sun sets on the west side, I guess. Yeah. I don't even know which way I'm facing right now. I'm still getting oriented with this city. This is nice. You know you're going off the beaten path when you're in the neighborhood and it is virtually deserted. There's actually a lot of government institutions here, like for example, the Institution of National Oncologico. Okay, that looks like some type of school or other government institution. That's the Department of Justice and all their Department of Justice vehicles. At least that's what the sign said down there. And apparently there is a, what the hell is that? Ministry of Complio Gorgas. Do not know what that is, but there's a lot of government buildings here. And it is, no wonder it's empty here. Oh, it's a hospital. Gorgas Hospital. Hospital. Okay. Wow. And I guess the hospital's closed. Amigo. Buenas noches. Okay. The top of the mountain is up there. I am now making some solid leeway, and since I've been walking through this neighborhood, I'll pull up Google Maps so you can see over the pass. So from here to here, this stretch here, it's pretty much all government buildings, and I've seen nobody on the road, like not one pedestrian, except this guy. He's the first one I've seen. And I'm trying to walk fast because it's still a bit of a hike. Let me refresh. 38 minutes. I literally have to walk in a giant circle to get to the top because this part's really steep, so I have to go all the way around the building. Okay, so in the distance there, that is the beginning of the Panama Canal. Look at that. That is a huge, huge shipping and port yard. And there is, you can't really see, but there is tons of cranes. Okay, update. We are now in a gated community. I just passed a, literally just passed a checkpoint. And here's a sign to the trail. Cool. So now we are officially on the walking trail. And we're going up. There was a guy there, and I asked him if I could proceed, and he said yes, but you have a little bit of time, a limited time before it closes. Wow, look how beautiful it is. So go quick. And I'm like, okay, sweet, I will go. So here we go. Okay, so I just came from there, and as you can see, these are all old homes. This must have been a boarding school at one point in time, now abandoned / being refurbished, but it seems like they converted the dorms where the students used to stay into housing, and people actually live here, and it is so quiet and beautiful. And look at this, there's the top of where we're gonna be very, very shortly. Damn, how do I get up there? I don't know. Prohibited things. Oh, what? Shit. Why is it closed? Come on, man. Oh, this is lame. Oh. Oh. I see. Hours for solo patrons. Hours for solo patrons, or just for patrons, it is 8 AM to 4 PM, so it's closed. Okay, so that's why that's what the guy was telling me. He's like, yeah, you can go up there, but it's closed. Just made it through the fence, because that guy, I asked him, I was like, hey, whoa, look at this. Oh, man. That's wicked. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I get to the top. I was like, hey man, can I go through? And he's like, yeah, and he just dipped through the fence. He just went. So if a local guy is doing it, he's doing his like evening run. So if he can do it, I can do it. That's all the permission I need. But onwards and upwards. Cool. Okay. Whoa. We're getting close. We're almost there. So excited, because I've been walking for like the last hour and a bit. And let's refresh. Okay, sure. 20 minutes. Come on. That means I have like 40 minutes left of sunlight. So I gotta do it in half, then 20 minutes. I'm gonna try to do it in 10 minutes. So pause. I'll see you guys at the top. Okay, all as promised. Made it to the top. There's a cell tower I kept pointing to a lot. And check out this view. Before we go into the view, we'll read the sign here. We're at Ancon Hill. It's a scenic tourist natural attraction which allows on its way to discover views that lead and shape the ancient and modern city. Showing its top from 3 viewpoints, sites such as the Bridge of Americas, the Panama Canal, the third set of locks canal, Panama Bay, El Punto Centenario, Amador Causeway and Islands, Howard and Albrook Airport and terminals, coastal tapes 1, 2, 3, among others. God, my Spanish sucks. But you already know that, so let's go check out the first view, which is Casco Viejo. And we walked through there, sketchy part. We were over there, a nice neighborhood, and then we went through the sketchy part. And then went all the way around, and then we zigzagged up this mountain until we got to here. So now, the Panama Canal's over there. We are gonna walk over there, and I'm sweating profusely. So let's just, oh yeah. Let's go find that view. Okay, we'll stop filming. Here we are, the creme et la creme. Hola amigo. Yeah, sí, bueno. Wow. There's the Panama Canal. There it is. Bridge of Americas, traffic, highways. Let's get a better view. Muy bien. Muy bonito. Wow. Muy bonito. Woo. Now that's the view I wanted. Okay, picture time. Okay guys, I'll sign off here. If you made it this far, thank you for watching the whole thing. I'll see you in the next one.